Hi, so this is the quick tour of my project called Claire. So basically, this is just an AI assistant that helps me work on different projects as a developer. As you can see in the UI, I am not a sci-fi fan, but yeah. So this is the dashboard when I open this app for the first time. So I see this. So there's two ways to communicate Claire right now. So I integrated Telegram, and the other one is the chat panel right here. So let me show you. So whenever I message Claire, the reactor in the sender will also have its state that it's thinking. Yep. Right now, for my personal usage, I only wire this up with Claude Code CLI so I can safely use this tool using my max plan without pissing Anthropic. So this is the token usage here for this session. And also I set up my camera at home. So I'm just testing this one, but it works. I added this one just to play around if I can wire up my CCTV cameras to Claire. But the interesting part I did here is when I enable Sentry Mode. So basically, if that's toggled on and I am busy working inside Claire or developing, once it detected a motion, it will pop up right in front of me. So yeah, nothing too crazy. I'm just testing if I can connect my camera to this one. So that's the dashboard. So what I really want to show you is the developer OS, or I called it workshop mode, which is in here. So these are the projects I imported. So right now this includes my job project and my personal project. So each project comes with its own panel. So if I click here, I get a chat panel for this specific project. If I click here, this one right here is the Claire project, which is this one. I get its own chat panel. And if you can see here, there's the document. Basically, I dumped all Slack conversation summary, task requirements, everything so I can chat it in the panel. So I'm just gonna blur this one out because this is my my works project, so I really can't show you that. But the idea is when I turn this on, the content of that document will be loaded into the chat panel. So if I ask like conversation summary of specific things, or I can easily see it in the chat panel. I also added this one. It's like a Git diff view. I see the file changes, and if I click something like another file from another project, the previous one will be out of focus and cannot be interacted. So the focus is in this project. In this part right here, projects, the file tree only shows the files that are updated or modified, not all the files. So I can just easily see what are the changes or what are the files that I changed. Example here. Yep. And also there's a launch button. If I switch here, then click launch, it will run a terminal that will spin up the dev server for this specific project, and also you can see it here. So when we click that, it will open up the website, and in here project health, it will just show me the last commit, current branch, and then change files count. So basically this page right here shows me everything that I am working on, or like managing all, because I work on different projects. I created this one to have like a bird's eye view of everything so I can see easily and then work on it, because this chat panel right here serves as like my Claude Code, or when I type something here, it will just spawn a Claude Code session and then I can work my project directly here. And then I also added this Git modal. This is the branches. I can also interact in this one. So if I try to merge it in main, it will show me that. And then if I click, this is the commit history. So if I click one of them, it will show me the commit files of this um, specific commit. And right now, this is the change files. Whoa, there's 4,500. So 4.5k change. I need to add that in git ignore. But yeah, that's it. So it shows me what current branch I am. And if I stage files, I show the files here. And then if I click that again, it will spawn a Claude Code CLI that reads the file changes, and it will provide me a commit title and the description. So if I commit this, yep, and it's committed, so I can push, I can pull. Yeah, that's how easy it is. I don't need to get out from this screen. I can just work all of my stuff in just one screen. And now I'm gonna show you the bridge. So the bridge, it's like an agent orchestration that I just implemented. In here you can see my current roster. So with different job like security auditor, software engineer, code reviewer, lead researcher. And yeah, right now in this project, I am working on the Claire project. Basically, if I toggle this on, it will just detect if there's a task in to do, and then the assigned dev or the assigned agent will automatically pick it up, move it to in progress, and then work on it. But right now, there's nothing in to do. But the idea of this one, so I'm gonna show you one task. So if I like in here, I tried wait. So in here I tried mentioning Claire if this is necessary because right now it's in the backlog, and she replies me with this information right here. So here let me show you this one. This one in this specific task, the assigned dev is Jarvis. So what he did when he moved this to in progress, he will create a task checklist, and then he will update this one by one in real time. So I can see Jarvis working on this specific task, and then what are the tasks he's working on, and the done task. And also it once he's done working on this one, he moves it to review, and then the code reviewer, which is keep right here, will pick it up automatically and then add some summary here. And then Claire will step in, check if it's approved. You can see here Claire moved this to done, and then I moved it to approved. So this is me right here. I moved it to approve, and then Claire picks it up and then commit it. Yeah, that's the code review part. Remember this one, this is all done in Autopilot. So I'm just watching the agents working together, and in the activity feed, I can see them talking to each other about the task, asking questions, telling Claire that they're done on doing this. Yeah, every communications they need, I can see it in the activity feed. As you can see, there's some task with the yellow border. I added that for me to see that the agent needs something from me. So example, in this done column, this turns to yellow because I need to check it myself. And if everything's fine, I can move it to approve so Claire can commit it automatically. And in here, it's also yellow because I think if I can remember this, I think Claire mentioned me something here. she asked a specific thing from me. I answered her, and then it updates the task. That's it. If you want to know how I set this up, I'm going to create the very simple setup to utilize your Claude Code using Telegram or the chat panel. If you're interested in this kind of setup where you can utilize your Claude Code with Telegram or chat panel in the web UI, in the next video I will show you how to set it up and probably share a GitHub repo so you can get it and start setting it up, play around with it, and yeah. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. Yeah, that's pretty much it.